Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Once again, we're starting the video here by my entrance because today I'm gonna give you a tour of my Christmas market. I finally did it. I finally finished it after working on it way too long, but I'm finally ready to show you and I'm very excited to. So let's go ahead and do that today. This Christmas market is inspired by a German Christmas market. I am German, and so Christmas markets for me are like a huge part of December, and I look forward to them every single year, but this year they sadly but definitely understandably have been canceled due to COVID. And so I thought, why not make one here in Animal Crossing and kind of just let people enjoy it at least virtually, and so I started building it. So some parts of it are definitely inspired by a German Christmas market, and I will try my best today to kind of explain the references and the inspiration and kind of just show you around the area. And at the end of the video, I'll also talk about how you can visit the Christmas market or if there's going to be a dream address. Alright, so let's go ahead and start right here by the entrance. I wanted it to be easily accessible, so basically you go to the left from my entrance and then you're already right there. There's my resident services, and then you go up these stairs, and it's basically kind of the entrance of the Christmas market. Now we just have some decorations on this side and then on this side over here. I thought, you know, because originally they had planned to open up the Christmas markets, but then you had to purchase a ticket online, that we would kind of transport this idea into Animal Crossing. So this is kind of where you can get your ticket, and then you're invited to go to the Christmas market. And here you can already see a glimpse of it, and there's always going to be several pathways that you can choose. So here you could either go to the right or you could go to the left. So we'll go here first, and then if you go here, I actually also built a little platform where you can climb up and kind of have a nice little overview over the Christmas market. Now, what I'll say is that German Christmas markets are usually much more in like a grid pattern, so they're much more organized, but I kind of wanted to make this Christmas market also fit kind of my island and my vibe, which is definitely more the like cottagecore and natural kind of way. So the pathways are, you know, kind of random, and you can always choose between different ones. All right, and so here we have our welcome sign saying hi to you, and then let's go ahead and explore the Christmas market. You will notice along the way that all the gnomes are working hard to make this experience a nice one for you, and so they can be found all over the Christmas market. Alright, so let's start with this first stall right here. I thought that this would just be good to present some winter attire. You know, a lot of times you go to a Christmas market kind of unprepared, and then you do end up needing another hat or some gloves. So if you haven't dressed for the occasion, you can definitely find something here. Alright, let's go to the right first. So this is also directly connected to our resident services. So this is also a pathway that you can choose. And this stall right here is also definitely inspired by one that we have in Germany. And what they sell here is called Handbrot, which directly translated would mean hand bread, I guess. And what it is basically just a bread roll that's deliciously crunchy on the outside, but very soft on the inside. And more importantly, that is completely filled with cheese and mushrooms, or cheese and ham, whatever you decide to choose. And on top of it, they also add like a dollop of sour cream, and it's just absolutely delicious. I get this every single time that I'm visiting a Christmas market, and so for me it is definitely an absolute essential. Then over here we have something inspired by a stall that always has roasted salmon, which, you know, I thought that this smoker would kind of be a good way to show that. And then also we just have some like stews and soups and just kind of some delicious food to warm you up on this cold winter day. And then if you continue onwards here, you will find some donuts. I don't think that there specifically are these kind of donuts on a Christmas market, but we do definitely have these like basically balls of dough that have been fried. And so I thought that that would just be a nice addition. Also, I've used the rice cooker as kind of a fryer. I do think it works though, so I very much like this. And then also I've added the cookie cart just for some extra sweet, delicious treats. All right, before we go to the left or up, we will explore this way around. Now you will notice a big stall right here, and this is one of the centerpieces, I want to say, because this is a mulled wine stand, or as we like to say, Glühwein. So here you can get some delicious mulled wine. You can also, of course, get versions without alcohol and just kind of warm your hands on the steaming hot mugs and just enjoy some fun time. You can either sit down or you can stand around these barrels and just enjoy a hot cup of mulled wine, or you could probably also get some cider or some hot cocoa. Like I said, the gnomes will tend to your every wish. All right, and then down here we have a Christmas ornament shop. So if you need to do some last minute Christmas tree decorating, don't worry, we also have something for that. And then onwards, we have another incredibly cute stall with some sweet treats. Let me tell you, the smells right here are insane. So we have a lot of different cakes. We have wedding cakes, we have mom's cake, like a carrot cake, a strawberry cake, a chocolate cake. We have different kinds of Yule logs, all of them, of course, freshly prepared. And so you can get those right here. Once again, not really necessarily something you would find on a German Christmas market, I think. But, you know, with all the cakes that this game offers, I just kind of had to pile them up in a stall. And I do really like how it turned out. All right, and if we continue down this pathway, we just have like a candle shop right here with some beautiful handmade candles that you can take home and light up your house with. I just thought that, you know, again, with all the cute candles that you can get in this game, why not showcase them? And also, this is very beautiful at nighttime. All right, and then we'll go down here where you have another cookie card and then some coffee or hot cocoa, whatever you choose to have. And you can get in line to get a photo in our photo booth. Now I've also put down this table with some photos, you know, a typewriter as like a cash register, and then a laptop, because this is where they will process your photos and where you can purchase the one that was taken. And so once it's your turn, you can just go here, take a seat right here on this sofa, and then take a cute little picture in this photo booth. Again, the gnome will make sure that everything looks perfect. And from here on, you can either backtrack or you can choose these rocks as kind of your pathway, which we'll do now. So here's the candle stall, and then we'll actually go this way. So once again, we just have some delicious soups to kind of warm you up, just some, you know, nice little comfort food on a Christmas market. And then this big mushroom stall right here is also definitely inspired by a German Christmas market. We, I think we call this Pilzpfanne, which again, directly translated, that would mean something like mushroom pan, I think. It actually is a dish though, and it's basically just like pan fried mushrooms in like this incredibly delicious creamy sauce. And then you most of the time also get like a bread roll with it, and it's just absolutely delicious. Once again, it can be found on almost every single German Christmas market, and so I just had to use all the mushroom items and incorporate that into the game. All right, and then if we go here, we're back by the donuts, just as like an orientation for you. Once again, we just have some delicious food over here. This is maybe like some rice and some like noodle soup or something like that. And then we have a very famous stall over here because there was, and I told you in the island update video, I think. Also, I think I hear a balloon, which is also something I'd like to talk to you about. But yeah, I showed this to you in the island update video, and basically this is the chocolate covered fruit stand. Again, that's something we always have on German Christmas markets. It's something I always like to get, and so I needed a way to kind of portray some like chocolate, and so I chose this like fondue, and I also have these frozen treats as well as this like leggings or whatever that is to kind of, you know, pretend like we have some chocolate going on here. There is our balloon right there. So you might notice that there are quite a few dropped presents, which is essentially because Santa was obviously flying over Neverland and lost some of the presents. I don't know, I kind of think it's like a cute decorating piece, and like the thought behind it is kind of nice. All right, and then here to the left, you can get in line and also get your ticket for a ride on our carousel with all these cute little wobbly horses. It's not really functional, but it is definitely really cute. And usually we do have these carousels on our Christmas market, so I also kind of wanted to include that. And also you can get some cotton candy or some ice cream and something else. And then this is the stall where you can get Lebkuchen, which is gingerbread, and also gebrannte Mandeln, which is basically burnt almonds, I think, or like roasted almonds. Essentially, it's like almonds coated in sugar, which is, yeah, quite delicious, obviously. That's what you can get over here. And then back here, this is actually marking kind of the end of our Christmas market. There is something behind there I want to show you in a second, but first, let's talk about this stall. So I was just imagining that this would be like pizza or something like that, just something deliciously bready, you know. And then of course we have another mulled wine stand, very essential. Once again, you can either sit down on one of these wooden stools, or you can go ahead and stand around these barrels and just enjoy your hot cup of either mulled wine, mulled cider, or they could probably also get you some hot cocoa. And then you can also warm up yourself with a hot bowl of delicious noodle soup. I think this is so cute. Like, this is so delicious. And it really reminds me of these like types of bars where you can get this food. So I kind of also wanted to incorporate that. And then we have another stall with some hats over here. So if you're cold, get a hat and just enjoy a bit more time on this Neverland Christmas market. And there's also some more like soups and stews to keep you warm as well. All right, and with that, we're back here by the mushrooms and the first mulled wine stand. And there is the staircase leading up. So something I haven't talked about yet is how I put the like sleigh with the reindeer up there, which I think is just kind of a nice addition in the background for a lot of photos that you might take. And then if you go up here, this is the Santa's workshop that we built in the last video together. I am still very much in love with this. I think this is such a cute build, and there's definitely always, you know, different kind of toys that you can purchase on a Christmas market, and this just combines all of them, which I think is really, really cute. If you want to see how this was built, I will link the video, of course. But yeah, this is part of the Christmas market, and then if you go to the right here, you will encounter some more stalls. So first, let's go down here. First, I'll show you kind of where we're coming from. So this is actually the path that you can take when you enter the Christmas market. So if you go here, that is kind of where you will end up. Yeah, and then over here, we just have this like forced perspective little Christmas village where all of them have like their little Christmas trees out and about. I think that's kind of cute. And also this little gnome here is painting this village right now, which you will see here. And also he is selling his paintings and stuff on the Christmas market. So he is definitely part of it, has his own little stall, but he's also kind of busy with painting at the moment. All right, just a quick detour right here. I don't know if you're familiar with this concept, but in Germany we call this the Adventskranz, and that would basically be translated to Advent wreath. And so the 4 Sundays before Christmas, we always light up one more candle. So you will notice that one of the candles is not lit yet because that is only going to happen tomorrow. But yeah, I kind of also wanted to incorporate that here. And continuing onwards, you will notice another of these like gingerbread or roasted almond kind of stall. There are always more than one, I feel like, and also I really like these items. I do think that especially with the stall design, this is just kind of getting me into a good mood, which I definitely like for a Christmas market. And then we have another stall right here that sells, I don't know, some delicious food. I mean, honestly, German Christmas markets and probably almost every other Christmas market is always like 70% food, and that is also what I wanted to portray. So once again, we have lots and lots of food to choose from, so I'm sure that you will find something that you enjoy. And then if we hop over here, we can actually go and have a little break in this nice little cafe. So you can either enjoy a hot cup of coffee or cocoa, some tea, and definitely also some cake, of course. And this is directly next to the little tree farm on Neverland, which is right by Nook's, because this is definitely, you know, a good business idea. So he wanted to grab that for himself. You can pay over here. You can also get some mulled wine, and yeah, just kind of do some last minute tree shopping, I guess. All right, let's go back down. All right, so now we're going to go to the back of our Christmas market because as I told you before, there is some more stuff. So you will notice that both on the right as well as on the left of the stall, there is a stone path. And if you follow the one on the left, it'll lead you to this nice little snowman party, I guess. You can build a snowman over here and just have some fun. I don't know, I just thought this would be kind of like a cute addition. And then if you go back and you follow the path on the other side, you will actually find Neverland's ice rink. Now this is kind of a natural one. I kind of wanted it to look like a frozen over lake or something like that. I've also prepared myself a nice little outfit for this ice rink, which is my ice princess. And then you can go ahead and have some fun on this ice rink. I also can definitely recommend you either use the flourish emote and try to, oh, Joey is skating with us. So either use the flourish and try to capture yourself mid-twirl, or you can also go ahead and use the yoga reaction and wait for the third pose that she's kind of doing. If you're not really a pro at ice skating, don't worry and just grab onto one of the bears. They will get you over the ice in a safe manner. All right, we'll leave Joey kind of skating by himself for now, and I will show you the last little bit of this Christmas market tour, which is kind of our ice bar or ice cafe, whatever you want to call it. You can definitely get some delicious frozen treats over here. You can sit down and just enjoy some like chilling time. Or you can just like walk around here. There is some shaved ice over here. There is some cake over there. And if you want to, and if you, for example, also have a nice little reindeer outfit prepared, then you can definitely take a stroll through these woods, which basically is all there is on this end. I wanted to just fill the space up with trees so it wouldn't look too empty, but that is essentially my Christmas market. And now let's go over to nighttime so I can show you this market when it's dark and also talk about how to visit. All right, and here we now are at nighttime. Now, obviously this looks completely different, but also very beautiful. With all the lights in the trees and all the items illuminated, this is definitely also a vibe. And I personally actually don't really know which one I would prefer. So if you would like to visit this Christmas market in person, then definitely go ahead and DM me over on Instagram because I will be opening up this Christmas market on more than one occasion probably for people to come over and visit over the next few days. I will probably also upload a dream address of this version of my island just so you can visit the Christmas market, but that will probably not happen until the 24th of December because I am using a few Toy Day items that I was lucky enough to grab off of treasure islands or get from friends. And sadly, in this community, there are some people wasting their energy reporting these types of dream addresses, which can result in you losing your Nintendo Online subscription, which is just not something I am really interested in. So I hope that you understand it. But like I said, if you would like to visit this in person, then definitely just text me over on Instagram, and then we can definitely make it work. Also, in the dream address, I will probably have to replace some of the items again because those are from treasure islands or from friends and that are not officially yet available in game, which once again I do really hope is going to be okay. Also for the dream address, I have to say I'm not entirely sure at what time I should do it because like I said, I feel like both daytime and also nighttime have their pros and cons. So let me know what your preferred time would be. So either upload it in the dark like this or on kind of like a sunny day during daytime like earlier. And also let me know what type of items you would like to have in your dream. So I will definitely be leaving you a ladder so you can climb up on the platform at the beginning, and I will also be leaving you a wand, so if you have any cute outfits you can use them on this island. But let me know if there's anything else, any specific item or like clothing item that you would like to have and be able to use for the Christmas market. Definitely let me know that down below, and I will try to remember to do so. Once I do update my dream address, I will share it on my Instagram account as well as on the community tab on here. So make sure that you keep an eye on that one. Also, I'm using the community tab now to ask some questions here or there, or to kind of tell you about future videos. So generally just make sure that you maybe check it from time to time if that's something that's interesting to you. And I think that that's everything for this video for now. I really hope that you enjoyed this tour. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions or anything that you would like to tell me or share with me, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Now, I would be very, very happy if you subscribed to my channel and gave this video a thumbs up. And I hope that I will be seeing you very, very soon. Bye!